Good Easter Sunday, everyone. I'm Wave 3 News meteorologist Ryan Hoke with today's edition of the Hokey video blog. Hope your holiday's off to a good start and that the Easter Bunny left you something nice and festive. We got Easter eggs this morning. One of our producers from the 11 o'clock news last night planted Easter eggs in the studio and around the newsroom, so we've been looking for these all morning. It's been kind of fun here. Hey, if you have to work Easter morning, at least make it fun, right? Well, this morning we're also talking about today's Hokey weather fact. It's a proposed new cloud type called undulatus asperatus that you see here. There's a viral video of these on Facebook, a time-lapse that you can see on my Facebook page, facebook.com/HokeyWX, or just type in Ryan Hoke and you'll see me there, but you'll have to scroll down a little bit. Posted it a few days ago. But these clouds are like wave-like clouds. They not only look like waves, they move like waves, and I think it's because of disturbances behind a thunderstorm, because that generally disturbs the air in what's called the boundary layer of the atmosphere, and I think at the top of that, that's where you start to get some of those wave-like features, and the clouds follow along with them. Pretty cool this morning, and of course that's a proposed cloud type. Not quite official yet, but it may be approved. We'll have to see. Of course, there's the World Meteorological Organization that has to go through and do all these types of things. They also control the hurricane names. Now you know that. All right, SkyTrack network of cameras from Starlight, Indiana, showing you a farm fresh sunrise at Huber's Orchard and Winery. We're under a frost advisory till 9 o'clock this morning. Numerous folks in the 30s, even Paoli at 29 still. Tell City, you folks were at 29 last hour, now you're at 30. We do have the clearer skies across the region. That has really helped us to cool down and get that frost potential in, along with the calm winds, for the most part, that we've had. Got a couple of kick-ups in the wind there, and that's why some folks aren't seeing quite as much frost. But the high pressure over East Tennessee now, bringing in a southwesterly wind component for this afternoon. Those temperatures are going to go up, up, up fast. We're going to be starting out at 60 at noon, 69 at 4 o'clock, near 70 here in the metro. Maybe we can break 70. Wouldn't that be nice? Here's a quick look at the 7-day breakdown, and then I'll get into some of the technical stuff associated with it. We've got that shower and storm chance on Monday. That'll be late in the day, I think. Early Tuesday is the best storm chance of that 2-day time period there. Tuesday afternoon, we may clear out a bit. That's why I've got temperatures up to 76. Wednesday, we've got another storm chance. Thursday and Friday is when we begin to build in some of the stronger to severe weather chances in the area. Or are we going to have a severe weather outbreak? That's a big question now. You know, at this point, it's for one, too early to say, and for two, the data that we're getting in is inconclusive on the timing of these storms. The timing is crucial. If these storms come through Thursday afternoon or Friday afternoon, then we could very well have some severe weather on our hands, maybe not an outbreak. But if they come through Thursday night into early Friday morning, that would be less of a risk. Less, of course, the sun will be down, less instability for that to happen. And we have to look at the overall evolution of the system. Will it be weakening as it moves toward us? Will it be kind of getting itself strung out and the front not as strong? That might be a distinct possibility. But that's why we've got storm chances likely on Friday. And I've gone likely on Friday because I think the timing at this point may favor that late Thursday, early Friday, but we'll have to see how that goes. Let's show you some of the model data here as we go through time. And this is the 500 millibar winds. Here you can see how we do have these strong winds moving over portions of the plains, the Midwest. This right here on the 10th, of course, is going to be your early Friday at 7:30 a.m. This is kind of when we're thinking the storms may move through, but if you look at the overall regime here of these winds, this is basically where you've got the main severe weather threat out to our west. That's where the winds are going to be over top of. And then they'll be, of course, moving through, and then by early Saturday, they'll be off to our east. The storms will be too. I think this upcoming weekend doesn't look too bad. We may have a storm chance to contend with on Sunday. We'll have to look at that later at this point, because we've got quite a few storm chances to get through first before that happens. Let's look at the actual precipitation output from the GFS. I showed you the Euro yesterday. I'm going to show you the GFS today. I think it's trying to fall into line a little bit better with how things are going, so that's why I'm showing this. The Euro, I've got some question marks about it this time, so I'm going to leave that one off for the time being. But by Tuesday morning, there's that round of storms we told you about this morning on sunrise, and we just discussed it on the 7-day forecast. That moves through. Late Tuesday looks pretty good at this point, per the GFS. The Euro tries to develop a couple more storms in here. We'll see if that happens. But the GFS gets another round of storms in here for the late morning, early afternoon on Wednesday. We'll watch that. We've kind of got these disturbances really moving through. We're going to have this boundary kind of set up probably just north of us or around us, and these disturbances rather are going to want to move along that. That's why we've got this parade of storms for the upcoming work week. So here we go. Thursday, 8:30. Thursday is one of the days in question here for severe weather. This is the GFS model. Again, we've got a low up here, strung along cold front through parts of the southern portions of the plains, the Ozarks, and of course this cold front's going to be driving through a line of storms through the region. Now, I don't want to trust too much the precipitation output this far out on the GFS, because it's trying to show that the northern batch of this is just going to kind of poop out. I'm not so sure about that at this point, but certainly you can definitely see the cold front moving through. Moves it through as we go throughout your late Thursday night, more so into your early Friday morning, gets it out of here by late morning. This is the scenario I talked about that would be the best for us in terms of timing to get a severe weather chance down. All right, this is if you want a lack of severe weather. This is what you want right here, which of course we all do, right? So we've got the heavy rain and thunderstorms down in the mid-south going through at that time, and it tries to rob us of some of the moisture required to get these more powerful thunderstorms here. We've seen that happen before, so we can't rule that out as well, but we also can't rule out the fact that these could be strong to severe. So we'll have to watch that potential as we go through time. By 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, this is all gone. In fact, I think we'll be seeing high pressure moving in. Nice Saturday on tap. The first part of Sunday looks good. May have a few thunderstorms late Sunday. We'll have to watch that. The GFS is not as gung-ho on this. Of course, Wednesday, the Storm Prediction Center has a slight risk posted out to our west. By Thursday, it's still to our west, but it becomes an enhanced risk, that 30% there, basically west of Indiana into Illinois, Missouri, down toward Arkansas. We'll be watching this through the week, and of course we'll have updates here on Wave 3 News and the Wave 3 Weather Blog. Happy Easter!